What's your question? What could be done between now and 2016?
Go ahead. First of all, I want you to forgive me because I came in late. I wanted to be here at 1, but I have to supply teach. I feel very passionate, I'm sure most of you do, about the Great Lakes. I'm almost 69 years old, and I have a great commitment to Lake Superior because I've drunk their water for many years, so I'm carrying a lot of whatever's in it. Now, I have great respect for academics, great respect for truth to power, and if you're volunteers, I have great respect for you. But meetings like this, I attended one about 2 years ago at Alexander Henry High School. I don't know if it was a binational committee. I've been a little bit educated since then. But the meeting, all it did was discuss pebbles in the Detroit River. And the question was, why is Lake Superior water so low? Well, I don't know much. It evaporates, and Americans and maybe Canadians are taking it out. But nobody could even talk about that. Now, meetings like this, and I mean no disrespect to you, I have great respect for you, especially if you're a volunteer, you're not being paid. You are rearranging the chaise lounges on the Titanic. And I like that man's comment over there because he hits the nub of the problem. We have a problem, let's solve it. Let's not just keep talking about it. Now you're doing a job. God bless you, you have to do that job. But you do not have power. It's the people who have power and the politicians. And the politicians on the top are going to allow that damn carp to come up that Mississippi River, wherever it came from, and cross over around Chicago in there, where all that water that belongs 50% to Canada is being drained into the Mississippi. And the Supreme Court of Illinois, the Supreme Court of the United States, is not going to divide those two basins. And that's what has to be done to prevent that damn carp from going up that river. And when are we going to do that? Who is the boss here? The rich people. That's who the boss is. You have no power, and I know that, and it's not your fault. That water at one time was a playground for fishermen. This place should be filled with fishermen, with sports fishermen. That water is now polluted. I can't even eat fish without looking at the last publication about how much mercury is in the water. Why? Because we complain very little, and the men on top, women, hopefully more women, don't care. They don't care. Just we who are here care, but we have no power. That water is being polluted. Now it's the Asian carp. You know, Wall Street was supposed to be regulated. The oil industry was supposed to be regulated. SR Steel is regulated, but we're still breathing in and drinking up the water that comes from there. Although now we draw it out, way out in the bay on Superior instead of right here at the St. Mary's River, right beside the paper company, which was done when I was a kid. So rearranging the chairs on the Titanic is doing some good. At least you're keeping the hope alive that someday we're going to stop not only allowing invasive species in, but we're going to prevent polluting ourselves. Canada now has a study to find out how many foreign chemicals are in our body. I wonder if they will ever let that report out so that we can criticize the bastards. Because they're allowing it to happen. Every chemical in every pharmacy is going into the water. I know that's not your mandate, but it's our mandate because our children and grandchildren are being polluted. And the carp isn't helping. Thank you.